Reading with Val.
Hi guys, my name is Valerie. Guys, I have such an important thing to tell you. The world is going to end in April. This April, a thing from space is gonna fall into the earth and make it a big explosion. And guys, it's real. We have to prepare for this. Gain on water, food, and any other supplies that you would need, including medicine. We have to pack for this ASAP right now. The book I'm going to be reviewing to you today is called The World Ends in April. Here it is. It is by Stacy McAnulty, and she also wrote Millionaires for the Month and The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl. It is my third book review on her books. You probably are going to realize a pattern. I really love her books, and they're super fun, quirky, and amazing stories. This is a middle grade novel, and I would rate this book a 10 out of 10. In this book, Eleanor finds out on a website from Dr. Collagen, who is a Harvard scientist, that the world is going to end in April. And a meteorite, I think, is going to collapse into the earth and everything's going to explode. And the human population is going to be in great danger. And Eleanor is like, okay, so guys, this is real. And she tells all of her friends. And she only has a few friends, like Mac. Mac is blind, and he is, even though he's blind, he can go everywhere with whenever he wants, and he can sense things, and he's really smart, and everyone likes him. And Eleanor tells Mac, and they are super panicked. At first, Mac is like, okay, where did you find this? Are you like crazy? Or what? But then Mac sees the website, and he sort of plays along. He doesn't really like believe it actually, like 100%. I mean, I wouldn't. If my best friend told me that like the world was ending on April, and he gotten that information from a scientist in Harvard, and no one backed his story up, and no one thinks it's true. NASA doesn't think it's true. NASA's just like, okay guys, like don't believe him. But Eleanor really thinks this is true. And so she tells her grandpa. Her grandpa is a really big prepper, and he preps for when the world ends, basically. Her grandpa hogs everything: water, supplies, flashlights, batteries, radio, so much food. And he really is really knowledgeable at this and prepping. And so he's a prepper, and he thinks it's true actually. And so he's like, okay, Eleanor, you have to go tell the world. And Eleanor pretty much does tell the world from that point on. I'm not going to tell you whether the thing does crash in Earth, but it's just a really funny story and a really enjoyable story that I think you guys will love. My favorite part in this book would probably be when she actually found that news, and the first time she was like, oh my god, this is true. We have to go prep for this. And I think that was, I wouldn't say funny, but it was kind of funny because like she actually thought it was true. I think that part was like, oh wow, this point is where the story begins. My favorite character in this book is Mac, because he always supports Eleanor, and he kind of plays along with Eleanor because their friendship has lasted for so long, since kindergarten, and now they're like in middle school. And so I think Mac is super kind, and like I said before, everyone loves him. Even though he's blind, I mean, he probably knows like everything that I would know. Like, he can sense other people's feelings, and he's just an amazing person overall. I would recommend this book to kids between the ages 8 through 12. And it's just a really heartwarming, funny, enjoyable book. The lesson that I would take away from this book is probably not to be so gullible. Gullible, if you don't know what that word means, it means that you shouldn't believe what other people tell you all the time. The chances are that if someone doesn't back up another person's information or science companies say that it's true, then you shouldn't really believe what that person says. In this case, Dr. Collagen he says that he researched everything and that he is definitely going to pack and get ready for the meteorite. But no other scientist in the whole entire world has even said that he was right and that there are chances that it might crash in April. Just don't be so gullible and don't believe everything you see on the internet. Do your research and just make sure that what you're believing is true. Thank you guys for watching, and I think that you guys should go read The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl and Millionaires for the month also. And check out my interview with Stacy McAnulty. It's right here. You guys can learn a lot about her career, her childhood, and her journey. Remember to read on, have fun, and dream big.